All right, we are back, and you may be wondering where we're at. Yes, we're in a creepy dungeon right now, and we have a couple of things that we're going to do. A, we're going to talk about kicking up the handstand. We've done this before. B, a couple of drills on just shifting weight for hand walking, and then a couple of drills against the wall so we can get that thing going. So first things first, walking handstand needs a handstand. So first thing we're going to do is just kick up to handstand. I'm going to use a line as a reference. So if you can see me from here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into this nice straight body position where I'm actually going to try to take a big step and reach out a body length plus my arms. So I'm here, big arms, and take a big step, reach out a body length plus my arms. That's my kick up to handstand. We talked about this before. That's simple. That's something that you know how to do. We always say that, hey, we want you in this hollow body position. Something that I've been saying lately is the hollow body position is dead. The reason I say the hollow body position is dead is because it's only a position that I can kind of use on the ground. So if you come down a little low here with me, to challenge my body going into extension. I can work in here. I can do a lot of gymnastic stuff, but my body needs to be able to translate from here to here and back and forth. This being said, if I take this to a handstand, what happens is that here is my perfect balancing position, my kind of more neutral position, my just regular handstand that I can hold for 1,000 years. But if I want to start creating some tension, I have to start living on the edge of that base, on the edge of my base. And what I'm going to start doing is going into this extended body position. So I'm going to take this to the wall, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kick up to the handstand with my back against the wall, and I'm probably going to put my hands probably maybe a foot away from the wall. So I'm going to step back, body distance away, arms up, big step. As I go into that handstand, what I'm going to look for is just a little bit more extended body position. I don't want to be so closed up. I'm going to be a little bit more extended. This will look like an epic overhead finish. If that's simple, I will take it away almost 2 feet. And what's going to happen here is that as you try this, and you kick up with your hands on that second line, is that you most likely are going to smack the wall. So let's see what happens when I do it. If I can take a big step, kick up, try to kiss the wall. I did not smack the wall and fall against it. It didn't look like this. I didn't smack the wall. I actually kissed the wall. If I understand that concept of being able to kiss the wall, now I'll be living at the edge. If you come down here, check this out. If I have a base support that's created by my hands and my center of mass, when I'm perfectly hollow and neutral, I'm right on top of that center. When I go into this extension, what's happening is, A, I'm creating a lot of tension in this front portion of my body, but I'm also starting to shift my center of mass towards this edge. And that shift towards the edge is me starting to fall, me starting to take it into walking handstand. So once you get the concept of kicking up to the wall with your hands maybe 2 feet away from it, and you can kiss the wall and finish in a globally extended body position, then we can take a little risk and then start walking. So before we even walk, what we're going to do is we're going to come over to this box. We're going to talk about shifting hand placement or shifting weight in your handstand. I'm just going to take this sideways. So if you watch me from the side, I'm just going to go into a little partial handstand here where my hands are just under my shoulders, my head is neutral, and all I'm going to do is shift my hips side to side. You probably can't see me from there. So if I go over here, you can see me side to side, shoulders. All I'm doing right here is maintaining shoulder active up into my ear and allowing my hip to initiate the movement and my shoulder to follow. Hip initiate the movement, shoulder to follow. Once I get that concept, I can take that concept of shifting weight side to side to this handstand. And all I'm going to do is, without thinking about it too much, I'm going to take my 2 foot mark and move it back just 6 inches. What's going to happen here is I'm going to kick up to that mark 6 inches away from my 2 feet mark, and when I find my imaginary wall, where the wall was before, which was the end range of that extension, I'm going to take a little step and I'm going to find the wall. So I go back to my starting, arms up, big step. I want to find the wall, there it is, and I finish. I didn't think too much about it. I kind of just shuffled my hands a little bit. I didn't go crazy on the concept of shifting side to side, but that just prepped me for this. If I got one step, can I take 2 steps? Can I go a foot away now from that second line that we had originally? Can I take 2 steps and find the wall? Notice I'm not looking at the wall. I'm not looking at the ground right now. I'm just trying to find a good handstand. Chase. Oh, there's the wall. Found it. And now what I can do is I can start moving myself back until I get a long handstand walk where I'm in a constant falling state. I'm falling. Okay, there's the wall. I found it. And that's how we want to work. So, kick up to handstand, you have that. Can you kick up to handstand? Find extension. Can you put a line a little further away from the wall? Find extension, kiss the wall. Start doing a little shifting hand drill. Move the line back. Start finding the wall. And that's how you're going to start. So that's step number 1. We'll come to step 2 in a second.